Hi friends, Teonna here, and I've got a new Cayton art project I'm super excited to share with you. In honor of Martin Luther King Jr. Day, we will be creating our own Peace on Earth wreaths, while we also think about the dreams that we have for the world. Let's get started. What you'll need for this project is 2 pieces of paper, tissue paper, it could be in red or pink. Something to color with, I am using some crayons and color pencils. Scissors with the help of a grown-up, and glue. You can use any type of glue you have on hand. This is liquid school glue. The first thing you'll want to do is grab your paper, grab your pencil, and you want to draw out the shape of the earth, which is a circle. Now it's okay if you can't draw a perfect circle, neither can I, and we are just going to do our best. Just remembering to keep it nice and big. Yeah, that is close enough. We'll fix it up once we start to cut it out. So next you want to grab your scissors with the help of a grown-up and start to cut out your circle. Now I'm just going to use an eraser to erase those extra lines. There we go, we've got our circle. Now that we've gotten our circle or our earth cut out, the next thing we're going to do is to start drawing in the parts of the earth. But before I do that, I want to draw a heart right here in the middle. So I'm going to do that first. Now that I've got my heart drawn in, I'm going to start drawing in the pieces of land. All right, now we are going to take whatever we are using the color with, and we're going to start to color in our earth. Before we color in the water, I decided that I wanted my heart to be slightly bigger, so I'm just going to do that right now. Now, let's color in the ocean. It's okay if a little bit of your color gets into the heart. We will be covering that up with tissue paper. All right, so now that we have our earth colored in, next we're gonna go ahead and fill in the heart. So you're gonna take some tissue paper and grab your glue. And what I'll do first is take my tissue paper. You can use scissors if you want. You can also use your hands. And you want to just tear some small pieces of tissue paper. All right, let's put these to the side. Bring my earth back. I'm going to grab my glue and cover the heart. I'm just taking my tissue paper and crumpling it up. Once you crumple it, you just sit it right in the glue. And this will help to add some texture to our piece. All right, so now we're gonna set this to the side to dry and start working on the hands. So you're gonna grab your second piece of paper. And for this step, you can trace your hands, but since my hands are a little too big for the earth that I drew, I'm going to draw some hands in. Next, you'll want to grab your scissors and with the help of a grown-up, start to cut the hands out. Now that we've gotten our hands all cut out, you want to go ahead and grab your earth and you want to figure out how you want to place the hands on your earth. So I know I really like this placement. And so before we attach this to the earth, I want to go ahead and take some time to think about a few things we would like to write on the hands. So it could be things that we feel like the world or humans and people still need to work on. And so once you've thought of those things, you want to go ahead, grab one of your coloring tools and write them onto the hands. So I've got art for all, because I feel like everyone should have the opportunities and access to art. And the same thing for education for all, and also food for all. So now that I've written down these things, I'm gonna go ahead, set this to the side. And now we're gonna grab the scrap piece of paper. And for this, I only need a small piece. So I'm gonna cut that off. And I am gonna cut this into 3 pieces. It's okay if they are not equal sizes. Next, I am going to fold them in half. So now they all look like these tiny books. Next, we're gonna go ahead, bring our earth back and grab our glue. You're gonna grab your little booklet here and you want to turn it where the open part is facing out. You want it where it's like this, facing outwards. And I know I want my hand here kind of off. So I'm gonna go ahead and glue this to the back of my hand. And I'm also going to place some glue here and glue it onto my earth. So that way it's kind of standing up a little bit. Gives it a little bit more interest. I think I like the hand kind of going up. So in case you can't see, it looks like that. Whereas this one looks like this. So since this is still wet, I'm gonna go ahead and flip it around in the direction that I want it to. go. And now I'm gonna do the same thing for this one. And there we have it. Thank you for coming to create art with me today. I would love to see what you have created, so don't forget to tag us on Instagram. See you next time.